Presenting 2011 Women of Vision, Cecilia Domeyko.
Thank you. I'm very moved by the video. Thank you, my good friend and producer Marissa Argona, for that, and the people who spoke in the documentary, including Jack Jorgens, my partner and husband, and others who are not here tonight. And I would like to especially thank WIF for this great honor, and thank those who selected me for this great show of confidence in my work. And as was mentioned in the video, it's a special honor for me because I learned I am the first Latina to receive this award. I hope that many other Latinas will win it in the coming years, both those that were born here and those, like me, who came to the U.S. to make a new life for themselves. I arrived here over 25 years ago. I had a budding career as a print journalist in Chile. And back then I had a really clear idea of who I was and how I fit into the society I lived in. And when I first got here, as happens with most immigrants, it was a big shock to lose my friends, family, and professional ties. And at first, I remember having nightmares of searching frantically for my ID card, which I had lost and which I knew I needed to recover. In the years since, a couple of things have helped me find a new identity in this new home in the US, and specifically in the DC area. An important anchor has been my working in the film and television world and writing and producing for and about the Latino experience. Learning more about my own culture, the production of countless video stories about our community has made me appreciate Latino values and roots, and has added to an understanding of myself as a person and a professional journalist and filmmaker. Many people along the way have also helped me develop a new identity. In the early days, working as a writer at an avant-garde women's magazine helped me learn a lot about the importance of women's rights and empowerment. And writing as a Washington correspondent for a magazine opposed to the Pinochet regime in Chile back then helped me understand the importance of human rights and democracy. It also that job taught me to write between the lines, learn to say dangerous things in a way not apparent to the authorities. It was in this job, where I had to write between the lines, that I began to understand that what I wanted to do was to incorporate visuals into my work. I guess that's because writing between the lines is what we strive to do in film. We try to let the images speak wherever we can. So getting a degree in film at the American University in Washington, D.C. was a pivotal experience for me. There, inspired teachers, including one who's here tonight, John Douglas, and I must mention Jack Jorgens, my husband and partner, was also a teacher back then at American University. Those teachers helped me shift my creative focus away from just putting words on paper to adding words to moving images. It was a life-altering experience. I'm often asked what advice I would give to young filmmakers or journalists who are just starting out in their careers. I can only tell them what has worked for me, especially in my independent film work. When I arrived in the US, I didn't really know what I wanted to express. Since then, I've mostly followed my intuition, my gut feeling in picking stories and ideas for independent videos. When stories have given me goosebumps gone after them. Being willing to experiment, take risks, is an integral part of producing independent work. What gives you a rudder in the midst of all this uncertainty is the passion for the story. For me, working in film and video and on the stories I love has been a process of self-discovery, of finding out again in a new land, this land, what it is that moves me, what I'm willing to sacrifice for, what I want to fight for. I know more today about who I am because of the work I've done. Am I completely sure of my identity? No, of course not. Because as all of us know, all us filmmakers know, there'll always be a new story and the work goes on. Thanks again.